Welcome back to the podcast. Today we're telling a true life story about a newly married couple, James and Rebecca, and how their dream move to Australia nearly hit a wall, all because of paperwork. But thanks to the guidance of SDC International Shipping, their story became one of success, not stress. The big opportunity. James and Rebecca had been married for just under a year when they received an offer of a lifetime. James had a senior IT role in Melbourne. The company offered relocation support, but only for the initial visa sponsorship and work placement. Everything else, their household goods, documentation, custom paperwork, that was on them. They were excited, no doubt, but the moment they started researching what it takes to move internationally, especially to a country like Australia, the excitement gave way to anxiety. The realization, we had no idea how intense this paperwork would be, Rebecca later told us. We thought maybe we fill out a form or two and pack our boxes. We were so wrong. Their visa required a full police clearance for James, not just in the US, but from the year he spent teaching in South Korea after college. And that was only step one. Then came the educational credential assessment. James needed his computer science degree evaluated by the Australian Computer Society. They wanted much more than a diploma. They required transcripts, course descriptions, proof of relevant work experience. And then there was the shipping itself. We were shocked to learn that customs needed an inventory so detailed it couldn't just say kitchen stuff. It had to say exactly what was in each box. 6 bowls, 4 mugs, 1 toaster. Enter SDC International Shipping. That's when James and Rebecca turned to SDC International Shipping. On the first call, they spoke with a relocation specialist who didn't just give them a quote. He gave them a plan. First, SDC provided a custom documentation checklist tailored to their visa and move type. Second, they required a document timeline, reminding them when to apply for their police clearance, when to order hard copies of transcripts, and when to scan and upload their visa approval to pair with their custom documentation. Third, SDC reviewed their B534 custom form line by line and made sure every item declared matched their inventory and was labeled appropriately. The shipping process. SDC's team didn't just stop at paperwork. They helped James and Rebecca inventory each room using their digital checklist tool. For the move itself, they chose shared container shipping, which SDC advised was the most cost-effective method of their volume. When the container was sealed, SDC provided a digital bill of landing, scheduled their delivery in Melbourne, and confirmed that their visa and customs dates aligned with the shipment arrival. By the time their belongings reached the port in Australia, customs had 0 questions. Why? Because SDC had already ensured every document, from visa proof to inventory, and that it was accurate, complete, and submitted early. A new start down under. Just 2 months after that first call with SDC, James was onboarding at his new job. Rebecca, who was a freelance designer, was working with their short-term rental while they waited for their shipment. When it arrived, there was no surprise fees, no custom holds, and most importantly, there was just no stress. It's funny, James said, the biggest relief wasn't the moving truck pulling up. It was the phone call from SDC saying, your shipment is cleared. Delivery is scheduled for Tuesday. For James and Rebecca, paperwork almost turned their dream into a disaster. But with the help of SDC International Shipping, every document was handled, every deadline met, and their move to Australia became exactly what it should be, a new beginning. If you're planning your move and want that same peace of mind, call SDC at 877-856-7050 or visit moverstoaustralia.com, because when it comes to international paperwork, what you don't know can hurt you, and what SDC knows can help you thrive.